Aries, welcome to Yours and Theirs. We're going to do a baseline with clarifiers and let's see what's going on. Let's get right into it. Spirit, angels, guides, ancestors of love and light, we thank you for your help today with Aries reading for whatever they and their person need to know for the highest good. All right. Uh-oh. Starting out with the Five of Cups in your column. Palace of Cups in their column, and Strength for the shared energies. Next, we have the Six of Wands in your column. That's looking up. Very good. The Star for your person, and the Page of Coins in the shared energies. And the Three of Swords, in your column. The Ten of Swords in their column. And for the shared energies, the Page of Swords. Oh my goodness. It's like a roller coaster ride here, guys. All right. You start out, you're already in sadness, grieving past losses, kind of stuck in the past, focused on these emotions you're feeling here. Your person, they may be trying to help you out here with the Palace of Cups, unique to this deck. Wanting to get expert help for the situation. Whatever it is, you're both focused on emotions, and your person is seeking help from the experts, or maybe they're suggesting that to you. But together in the shared energies, there's a lot of strength in this. There's a lot of support in this. So that's very positive. Next, we see you feeling wonderful, victorious. You've succeeded at reaching a goal here. You're feeling much, much better. It's like a complete turnaround. Your person is showing up with the Star. They are focused on their divine wishes and dreams, strong desires for something, probably for your healing, and happy that you're feeling better. We'll find out more with the clarifiers. And in the shared energies, we have the Page of Coins. It's just showing that both of you look to be investing in this, uh, helping to feel better and focusing on the healing of it all, and feeling good. Next, though, we have the Three of Swords, and that's where the roller coaster goes back down. And you're back in sadness again, heartbreak, emotional pain. Your person is showing up with the Ten of Swords, a very painful ending. They're right on board with you. I don't know if what this particular ending is about, but they are feeling it too. You're both feeling the pain here. And finally, the Page of Swords says that this is a real learning experience that we're taking a look at. We're going to take a closer look at. The overall energy for your reading is the Four of Wands. It's about a commitment. It's about the stability of a commitment. We'll see what the clarifiers have to say. And what brings us to this reading today, besides it being a yours and theirs, is the King of Cups. He is the most emotional balanced energy in the entire tarot. I mean, the storms are going on around and he's behaving calm and cool as a cucumber, heart full of love, and lots of support. Very nice energy of support there. Okay, let's get right into it with the clarifiers here. And we're going to start out with this commitment, the overall energy of your reading, the Four of Wands. What does Aries and their person need to know about this Four of Wands energy, please? Now, even though this column I'm calling yours, Aries, and in the center will be your person's, the shared energies on the right. Energies are fluid, and you need to be able to reverse these energies as you see fit. It is not set in stone. Take what resonates, leave the rest. And let's see what's going on. Why is the Four of Wands here? This whole thing about commitment. And right away we have the Star, Judgment, and the King of Swords. That's very nice energy here. Divine wishes for this commitment. It's very important energy for both of you here. And you're being called to make some sort of decision, but from your most logical self, not from an emotional place, but from a logical mindset towards this commitment. Okay, and what brings us to that part of the lineup? Look at that. It's the King of Cups again. What brings us to the reading? So, yeah, for emotional stability and calm in the midst of the storm, we need to um consult the King of Swords here to make the logical decisions here when it comes to our dreams and our wishes for this commitment. Logical decisions. Okay. All right. With that being said, let's check out the Five of Cups over here, showing you showing up in your energy, grieving and sad. What is going on? What does Aries and their person need to know about this Five of Cups energy, please? Okay, we have strength. First clarifier, followed by temperance and the Two of Wands. And at the bottom, the Four of Wands, the overall energy of your reading. Wow. Okay, so when it comes to this commitment, you would be in your it would be in your best interest to think about your future long term, is what the cards are saying. It for healing and balance to come into play. It's going to take some time, but we can't think about right here, right now. We have to think long term in order to tame these feelings of depression that you are obviously feeling, sadness. I don't know what happened, but it's going to take time, is what's being said. But you have a bright future, so don't forget about the future while you're in the midst of grieving, because the healing comes in when you think about your future, not about your past. Got it? Okay. Now, your person, the Palace of Cups. Remember, this is all about consulting the experts when it comes to emotional issues. Expert help could be self-help, could be getting, paying a professional for help, or even asking friends, family who have gone through similar things before. Whatever it is, we're seeking the highest levels of advice. Okay, and first card out, we have the Sun in reverse. In the upright, this is the happiest card in the entire deck. It's joy on steroids. But it came out in reverse very clearly, showing that it's lacking. That's what's lacking, and that's looks to be the subject that your person is consulting about. Ten of Pentacles and the High Priestess. Your person has this inner sense and intuition that just your whole world has been turned upside down. It looks like something that you wanted very, very much has gone awry. It could be tied up to family, work, some kind of situation in your life that you appreciated, that gave you a lot of stability and a lot of your foundation in life. Your person is recognizing intuitively that you are very upset. They're right on board with you, and they're trying to find help for you, is what's going on. Let's look at the bottom card, what brings us here. Yeah, they're looking at their options. They're exploring options for help, is what's going on. It's very clear. Let's look at the shared energies here. There's strength in your togetherness. There's strength that your partner is giving you. It's very clear here. Let's see the strength card, please. There it is. Okay. And we have justice, bringing in the balance in a major way, making things right. The Knight of Cups, messages of love, care, kindness, support. And for the heartbreak that you feel, the Three of Swords that's coming up later. Bringing in balance and messages of love. That is the strength here. Your person is really here showing up for you. You got a good person by your side. No doubt about it. At the bottom of the deck, we have the Seven of Wands. They're helping keep unwanted energies at bay. They're doing the best they can, as are you. But you're really going through it. It's just that this whole top row is showing all kinds of support for you in what you're going through. They are really helping to keep the peace here and trying to protect you and help. It's just really wonderful. Let's look at the next row here. You're showing up with the Six of Wands, feeling good, feeling victorious. First you're low, then you're high. Here's the high. What's going on with the Six of Wands? You're like, yeah, I finally feel better. Thank God that's over. Well, we'll see about that, but there's the Six of Wands. And we have the Page of Swords coming up later, repeating energy. Page of Swords. The Hierophant. Yeah, nice. And the Seven of Pentacles. So here it looks like you're taking a look at getting into alignment with your highest self, which is always feeling good. Knowing that anything that happens in life is just temporary. You're definitely learning to get into alignment. The Hierophant is alignment with your highest self. Seven of Pentacles, assessing the situation. That's why you feel better, because you got into alignment, even if it's only for a moment or temporary. And you go, when we're depressed or when things have happened in life that break our hearts, we go in and out of, it's not just instant healing and then we stay in that good feeling place forever. It's a process. So it looks like this part of the process that we're evaluating here is you're going to definitely have a moment where you feel good. And what brought us to this part of the lineup is some sort of jolt. Something jolted you into alignment for a moment. It was a sudden realization that suddenly you feel better. Somebody might have said some encouraging words. Maybe you got some expert help or advice. But for the moment over here, feeling better. Your person showing up with the Star. Their divine wish and dream for all this healing and wonderful energy focus. They're stressed out. Not going to lie, they are stressed out. They want the best for you, so they're worried about you. Nine of Swords, Knight of Swords, running to your rescue. The Emperor, to help control the situation. They're pouring their healing onto it. That's exactly what's happening. And what brings us here? The Eight of Cups. They feel called to help you. You've sort of have disappeared or walked away from how they know you to be, so they're coming to the rescue to help pour some sugar on it, if you will. All right. Like Mary Poppins, just a spoonful of sugar helps the medicine go down. They are helping you in the most delightful way. Let's look at the shared energy, the Page of Coins. This is where both of you are investing your energy at this point. Both of you are learning from this experience for sure with the Page. Time, energy, resources are being spent into all of this healing and feeling better type of energy. They really love you. They're really concerned about you. They're really worried about you. They're tossing and turning at night thinking about what you're going through and how they can help you. Really, really nice. Show us the Page of Coins, please. The investment. Three of Cups. Nice. Five of Wands. And the Nine of Wands. Yeah. Investing in coming together in celebratory times, feeling better, feeling good. Let's get together. Let's have some drinks, or let's, have some dinner, or just get together and talk. But it conflicts and is a struggle sometimes to do this, as you guys both try to invest in this with the wounded warrior here, the Nine of Wands, feeling very energetically exhausted, tired. Both of you are, and very guarded about your energy. Both of you are. And but it's a determination to heal through it. It's just that getting together sometimes and doing the things that feel good as we would normally get together and do, whether it's have dinner or have game night or whatever it is that you like to do when you get together and have fun, as much as you try to do it and focus on those good times together, it does conflict sometimes with these energies that pop up of the wounds that are still not completely healed. Of course, as I was saying before, it doesn't get all done at once. It's ongoing. And what brings us here? Yeah, the Queen of Pentacles, the most nurturing energy in the tarot. She's considered the nurturing mother. This is about our well-being and taking care of ourselves and putting ourselves first, our well-being first. I don't mean ourselves first in a selfish kind of way, unless it's for our well-being. Mental, physical, emotional well-being is the focus here, and it's the focus of both of you. It's really nice. But again, it is a struggle because as you try, sometimes the wounds show up and it's kind of like, I don't feel like it. I don't feel like getting together. I don't feel like having fun right now. Well, whatever happened, I mean, that's normal. Normal and natural. So here we are back at the Three of Swords. You're crying. You're emotionally upset again. Let's take a look at these energies. There we go. For your card, the Three of Swords, we have the Tower. That sudden jolt of energy that comes in again. Ten of Swords, thinking about your ending. We're going to clarify that next in your person's column. Ten of Swords. So there's a sudden emotional spark about this painful ending that must have happened. And you're thinking about it again. It's fresh. And then we have the Chariot, which is the vehicle to victory. It's just basically saying that you have to go through it to get to the other side. You have to go through it to reach the goals, to finally feel better. You have to go through the grieving. It comes and it goes. That's basically what that's saying. And at the bottom of the deck, yeah, we have the Eight of Wands, which is an energy exchange. It's things happening quickly, energy moving quickly. So out of no, you could be feeling good one minute and then out of nowhere, you're remembering a painful ending and whatever it was that is over, that no longer exists. It brings the tears, but then, it's part of the energy exchange in order to get to victory, get to the other side, to reach our goals of feeling better again. Again, you got to go through it it's just like a process of life is what it looks like right here. Let's look at your person and their Ten of Swords. Why is the Ten of Swords in Aries person's column? And we have the King of Cups. That's your support figure. Like I said, they're showing up as support this entire time. You really are so blessed. Right behind it, the Four of Wands. This wonderful commitment. You guys could be married. Doesn't have to be, but you're definitely committed to each other. This person is committed to you through this ending, through this painful ending. And the World card, closing out a cycle here of the pain, of the ending. It's just part of it. They're helping you go through the process. It's really, really nice. At the bottom, they are recognizing the disappointment. They're not always happy with the way that things are going. There's good things on the horizon, though. It's just that right now, when you focus on your sadness, then your person focuses on your sadness as well. It's like what you're looking at, they're looking at. They're right here with you, lockstep with you. And you are very, very blessed for this lovely commitment that you guys have, this relationship that you guys have. It really works. All right, let's take a look at this final card over here, the Page of Swords, denoting learning and watching Watching and learning, learning and watching, just sort of going through these things. Show us the Page of Swords and the shared energy, please. Six of Swords. It's a card of in transition. You're right in the middle of it. You're right in the middle of it. The worst seems to be behind you, but you're not at your final destination yet. We have the Magician manifesting this learning experience, and the Moon. Things yet to be revealed, buried emotions, things that have yet to come to light or come to the surface. They're still there. And you're still in this learning process about all of this. Again, in transition, but you're manifesting it. You're bringing it to the surface. It's happening slowly but surely. It is happening. Again, these things just take time. Time, temperance up here, time. You have a bright future. Think about your future and the positive things of the future, not what you're missing or what has ended from the past. If possible, focus on that. That'll help you feel better. And just, I hope you feel better just knowing that this person by your side, Aries, is such a strong support. And what brings us to this little lineup? The devil. The devil says there are unhealthy behavior patterns that bring us to this situation of the buried emotions that are here. It's just going to take time to come to the surface, but it's saying that if we keep them buried, that's unhealthy. And that's a pattern that's been going on, and that'll just lengthen the time it takes to heal from it. But if you have that in mind, if you can see the bird's eye perspective of the advice here, and what is here for you, the energies that are surrounding you, it's absolutely amazing. Just try to be logical about it and recognize this person by your side, because they are an emotional strength powerhouse supporting you with all kinds of help and love, and understanding. They do get what you're going through, and they recognize it and they acknowledge it and validate you in every single way. You got a great partner, Aries. It's amazing. All right, let's get a few cards from the universe to close off this reading, and then we're going to pull an oracle card from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. So stick around for that. Spirit will have a special message just for you. All right. To close off this reading, what's going on, Spirit? What do you want to say to Aries and their person? Seven of Swords, Palace of Swords, Six of Cups. There's a soul connection from your past here in this part of the message. The Palace of Swords is another palace card. Again, consulting the experts here, but in the Swords Palace, it's all about the highest levels of knowledge, intellect, logic, like we saw over here with the King of Swords, being called to logic for your dream to feel better. It looks like for this commitment, um, the Seven of Swords is kind of running away from the logic of this the soul connection that you have a lot of history with. What brings us here is the Ace of Wands. This is an opportunity for some kind of new spark to be ignited here. But yeah, it looks like running away from logic of this soul connection that you have history with. I don't know exactly what that means, but I hope that makes sense to you somehow. Those are the cards that are here. Seven of Swords, like, tries to run away in a very, sneaky kind of way, quietly running away, if you will, quietly in the middle of the night, just running away from expert knowledge of or by or from this Six of Cups, this person from your past. They could be a family member, they could be a lover, they could be anybody representing somebody you've known for a long time that you definitely have some kind of soul contract with. And again, we have those with family members, we have those with friends. It could be anything, but it's like you want to run away from some kind of intellectual knowledge about this. But it takes commitment to get through this. You have to put your nose to the grindstone and, just know you have a whole lot of support and love here for you while you're going through this. All right, let's see from Wisdom of the Hidden Realms. It's like I don't want to face the really important knowledge and information from a soul connection, something like that. You want to run away from it. You don't want to face it. Somebody's got some expert knowledge here and advice, opinions, coming from a very thoughtful and intellectual space. It may be hard to hear it while you're going through the emotional pain, but it's just showing you there's an opportunity to do something new instead of running away from it. All right, Wisdom of the Hidden Realms, what do you got for Aries? All right, here we go. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service, Selflessness, Humility, and Conscious Action. It's card number 2, and this is the message Spirit has for you. The High Lord of Gratitude and Service has arrived to help you find your true purpose today. Feeling gratitude for each moment you experience and loving what is and what has been will remind you that every breath you take holds a deep and profound awareness. Through small actions and selfless service to another, you're automatically placed upon your highest path, whether you're immediately aware of it or not. The presence of this ally lets you know that you're on the correct path to fulfilling your desires. You're also notified that your actions of service and attitude of gratitude will yield riches beyond your wildest dreams, as long as those riches aren't the goal you have in mind. Giving service with no thought of return is what's required of you today. This would also be a good time to write a list reminding yourself of all the things in your life and the world around you that you have to be grateful for. If your question refers to a relationship, let gratitude be your guide. Be thankful for all you learn from this person. Truly, there are no friends and no enemies, just teachers along life's journey. Be grateful for the laughter and even for the tears. I've got chills, you guys. And it's like 90 degrees, so it's hot. Uh, the attitude of gratitude is a magnet for true love in all forms. Well, I can tell your person here has true love for you. They are definitely here for me, for you. I am grateful that they're here for you during your difficult time. And Spirit just wants you to be aware of all the things that you have to be grateful for. And that alone should help lift your spirits. I hope that it does. I hope this reading helps. Thank you so much for being here. Thank you for visiting Empowered World Tarot. My name's Holly Christine, and if you like this format, if you like this video, if you got anything from it, hit that like button. Consider subscribing, and I look forward to reading for you guys next time.